Bleep, bleep,
last
bleep.
time? I think we were gonna go do Strago's thing.
Oh, okay.
I think we need to have him in the team for that.
I believe so, yes.
Can you stay at the end or... Oh wait, did she say something else? I think that might be different. Because I was like, General Leo, I think I understand what you're trying to say, or something like that.
Yeah, it's been updated a little bit, I guess. With this old man white mohawk.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it stay in the inn, or was it like talk to the dude that...
So like the mayor guy?
Yeah. Maybe talking or staying in the inn triggers the conversation. I don't remember. Rest for a spell. Maybe he's in Strago's house?
Yes, I know it's there.
You would have never found it otherwise. God, natural light's hitting me right in the face. Like 2 or 3 hours in the day where the light comes in through the cracks of my blackout curtains just a little bit. Where's this asshole?
Do we just go there?
It's not open yet.
Right, yeah, how does it...
Like, talking about it opens it, basically. I think. Unless it is open? I don't know. Then I guess you do just go there. Because it's just north of the town.
Right. Yeah, because that woman just mentioned it. Like, maybe that's what triggers it. Let's see.
Oh, well, maybe. Nope.
You need some other combination? Do you need realm?
Maybe? Maybe, but I don't. Well,
remember that one.
maybe you do because I think she like has like some naysaying to do, like in the conversation. At least if she's there, she'll like say some unique stuff. But I don't know if she's necessary. Did you check out Strago's house?
Yeah.
Is it? Huh. Shit. And there's the elder's house. Isn't there also like the mayor or the dude that's in like pink?
The dude that's in pink?
He's like in pink, isn't he?
There is just this dude.
Okay, well that's not Strago's friend. This guy's like in pink, I think.
Nope.
We visited all the houses?
I think so.
Shit.
Because, yeah, it was like someone that talked to him where they were like going after that creature ages ago and
Yeah.
that like renews his interest in it.
Maybe you do gotta bring Realm along.
Let's see.
Bring Shadow too, just to be safe. The whole Phasma, the Massa team, yeah. Strago can't do nothing without Realm. There we go. This is stuff. This is real. Yep.
There we go.
Gong Ho. That was a stupid name.
Gung-ho.
Oops.
This dude in pink.
It's like pink.
He's got a pink hat. Ish, sort of. Red.
Like a salmon.
Yes, a salmon.
Avenge me. Oh right, and then you do, and he's like, instantly just jumps out of bed. So I guess Gong Ho doesn't have his own house, like in the Massa.
Doesn't seem like it.
Huh.
Unless his house was that one that burned down.
Oh, maybe. Onward!
Do we need them for the boss fight?
I know you need, or you should at least take Strago. I don't think I used Realm in the fight. I always use her little as possible. I don't actually know if you have to take Strago, but I always did. I mean, it is his thing. You need some work.
A healing rod. I suppose
It could be helpful.
He's gonna be absolutely worthless on that.
He's our Bannon. I don't remember what elements Hydeon or Hydon, however you say it, uses, or if he even uses one.
Right.
Doesn't he have like minions that he calls out? Forget. Yeah. And there's the cave. Video game logic. It doesn't exist until you know about it. Yeah, right.
Oh, this place is actually going to be kind of interesting because there's the mini map.
Oh yeah, that totally like takes it away, I guess. Ugh. I always liked how it was like a like a oh god. And they have to like flinch backwards. You know who would be a good person to have would be Mog right now, so that we don't have to deal with the random battles.
But don't we need to get Coral?
Yeah, but you don't get it by battling. You get it by finding the treasure chests.
Where are those things?
Every time you hit one of those buttons, it'll like warp you to a random place on the map. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oops.
And sometimes you'll hit the thing and it'll throw you out towards the entrance, and yeah. Bam! Oh fuck with Cyan.
Wait, why is it just invisible now?
Oh, that's gotta be a glitch. That's supposed to be dead.
Oh, dead now. There we go. Oh, fascinating. Look at the map.
Yeah. You're not supposed to know that.
You're not supposed to really
Yeah.
know what
That's
this looks like.
Forbidden knowledge.
And I don't remember if there was like a pattern to how much coral the thing wants.
See, I could never figure out if like the coral that you give it, if it adds up over time, or you have to give it the appropriate amount in one go. I could never remember. So like this shit always took forever for me.
I thought that there was like something mathematical with coral.
Well, I can look it up so it doesn't fucking give us grief. This is like my favorite, or least favorite, side quest.
This one's just kind of random. But just genuinely was something I was curious about with the... Damn it. With the coral.
Let's see here.
Because I always just got some arbitrarily large amount.
And then eventually he's like, alright, I'm full.
Yeah. And I think it did stack. Like, you don't have to get all of it at once. But then it also seemed random because of that. So I was like,
Yeah. Oh, I think it's just if it does stack, like I think it does as well. I think it's just a really high number because like you spend so much time getting all that coral, and it's a random number every time you find some. It's like from 1 to 5 pieces.
mm-hmm.
And so you're just like, all right, I'll spend like half an hour in here. This fucking shit should be done. And it's not. Why doesn't this wiki say how many it takes? The hell is a crappy wiki?
I think it's just a random amount.
Oh, no, okay.
It changes.
It's the party. It says the party must feed the chest at least 22 pieces of coral, all at once.
All at once.
Yeah, feeding some of it at a time accomplishes nothing. That's what it says. So yeah, that is what the problem was. That's why it took forever. Because you just reset yourself.
Was this some... Oh, no, this wasn't. Sacrifice itself to fully heal the party.
What? Oh, shit, I never did that move.
I've never
I mean,
did it.
I know what it looks like because I tried it, but like, yeah, that move sucks. So it says the game does not keep track of how many. I mean, you
Yeah,
know
you
that.
don't know how many you have.
Yeah. Well, do you know how many you've gotten since you fed him last?
I haven't fed him at all.
Okay.
I couldn't have gotten more than 10 so far.
Let's just call it 10 then. Be safe.
Well, let's call it 5.
Oh, you said more than 10. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's 10 at most.
Yeah, okay, so 5 is good.
6.
6. Great.
I think this is why I blocked this out. Though it's slightly less annoying with the mini-map, because
Right.
you kind of at least know what room you ended up with.
Yeah, 8. Yeah. And now we, at least, 11. Now we know what we're doing. At least have some clear guidance. Oh, don't leave!
Do not leave!
The coral will vanish. Why the hell is it coral anyway? It's in a treasure chest. Why would anybody put coral in a treasure chest? And then, why does a treasure chest want to also eat coral? What the frack?
Stench?
Stinky. Was it 14 or 15 we're at?
14. So,
Alright, 19. Alright, we're almost there.
Well, I mean, honestly, we probably are. That's 20.
Oh. Moon form. Cool name. Do you have any games on your PS5 that don't run correctly because they're for like PS2 or PS4?
Mm-mm.
No? Whoa. I like that move. My King of Fighters, 99 or whatever it is, doesn't work correctly. It's like glitchy.
Oh, interesting. I've actually been thinking of getting King of Fighters again.
Well, don't get the one that I've got, or at least don't play it on your PS5. It works on PS4.
What happens?
I mean, it's still playable, but it's just got like weird glitches, you know, in the graphics.
Mm-hmm.
In certain screens. Cool.
Wait,
I
can actually...
And it gives me a little warning too. It's like this game might not run correctly.
Oh,
just so you know.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah. And then I ran that and said yes, there's glitches, and then I tried some other stuff and said yeah, they're fine. I think it's really just the PS2 games that it might have a problem with.
Mm.
But I am happy to see that, like, it looks like just about all the games that I've got are playable.
Perfect.
Great. And I saw that it's no big thing for it to start, like, the keyboard and mouse isn't a big deal on the console. You can just plug in whatever you want to.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Before?
I've never tried it. I always thought that for, you know, like, consoles, you had to buy, like, the correct peripherals for like, keyboard and mouse.
At least I've never had an issue with it, like, I think since maybe PS2.
PS2?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like, things just work well.
Well, I'm interested in trying a FPS with you know, keyboard and mouse on the PS5.
Oh, that I don't know about.
Why?
I've just never tried.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's really the only...
For keyboard things, the only thing I remember using a keyboard for was when I was playing some, like, online games, and it was for typing.
Oh, okay.
Chat.
But
yeah, you can see.
Yeah, I've got the Old World, I think it's called, or Old Order, something like that, for Wolfenstein.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it, but, like, I mean, you know, I like FPSs better on a keyboard and mouse. So I never finished it.
That's
but
true.
I installed it, so we'll see how it goes.
I haven't played very many FPSs on the console, at least like that.
Yeah, I'm
Let's do this.
hoping that it works well. Yeah.
Got his, like, little minions.
Man, he's a weird looking boss.
I think no other boss looks like him. He's pretty unique.
No, it is unique, but like, what is that? Is it like a bug? Damn. You gotta love that ultimate spell. But yeah, it's getting to the point where my PC is just not good enough for today's FPSs.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like when I run, Jesus.
Strago
looks cool.
that.
Yeah, you can. He probably will now after this fight.
That's the. That goes back to the thing. Like, if you spend time with Strago, he's actually decent.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't a hard fight. Nice. It's because you freaking pulled out the double Ultima on him. Oh yeah, but yeah, my PC isn't like, it can run Doom Eternal, but it's not running it. It's running it on like medium to low settings.
Oh, okay.
And it's like not very quick. You know, like it takes a little while to load in between levels or reload if I die and this and that. My PC takes a little while to be able to play Horizon Zero Dawn. Takes a little while to like load up if I die, and also like the fan is just, you know, just going like a fucking wind tunnel. This PS5, I'm sure it's just the same as yours. It's super quiet. With Horizon Forbidden West, it loads instantly.
Yeah,
Like there's like
they're
no
basically
loading times. It's pretty impressive.
One thing you could do next would be to get like a M2 drive for it, or like the expanded storage.
Yeah. Can't I just use whatever SD drive?
You could go through the USB 3 port, but
Yeah.
the M2 port, that interface is going to be way faster.
But that's only if I like want to play a game that's not I don't have a room for on the hard drive itself or the SD card itself, right?
Yeah.
SD drive, that is. How much does yours hold? Mine's the almost terabyte. It's like 800 gigs.
Oh, the internal one, I think it's the same. So it's a terabyte, and then I think 200 some odd is for the system itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
But I did get like the Samsung Evo 940.
Neato. How fast is the transfer speed on that shit?
It's like alarmingly fast. And it's been a while since I've got it. It's super easy and quick to install. You just have to pop the cover off and then you just like screw it in.
Oh, cool.
There's only like odd stipulations that I think because it's so encased, they recommend that you get one with a heatsink.
Oh, okay.
And I think there might be some like space clearance issues, and then like the Samsung one, like A, it's fantastic, and B, it like fits in there. It was like one of the recommended ones. So I was like, okay. But I think the one I got, 4 terabytes sounds a bit absurd, so I think it's a 2 terabyte one.
Well, knowing you probably did go for the 4 terabytes.
I'm just thinking what the price is.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna really need an external anytime soon, because like I don't really play like a whole bunch of games at once, and I don't really mind if I like don't have them all installed all at once. And it's okay with me.
Yeah, because you can just offload them and then.
Yeah, it's all like all the save files are pretty small, so you can just keep those on the hard drive. Or keep saying hard drive when I mean SD drive, but whatever. Internal storage.
There you go. Same thing.
Yeah.
If you have a bunch of RPGs, like that's when it really stacks up. Like I'm not sure how much Forbidden West is.
It's over 100. No, it was 88.
Yeah, I think it's like 88. And then I know Final Fantasy VII, I think actually broke 100 gigs.
Shit. What about Forza?
Forza? Not Forza, but Gran Turismo.
Oh, okay.
That, I think it's under 100. I think that might have been like 70.
Oh, that's pretty good. But I guess that's only like, so roughly 10 games will fit on your, roughly 8, I suppose. Yeah. Well, that's more than enough. I think that's like more than I have, more than I have it currently installed on my PS4. But my PS4 was running low on memory. I think it was only because it was a half terabyte.
Yeah, my PS4, I also upgraded that thing. But that one was a bit different. Like you have to, it's a.
Oh, did you have to open it up as well to get a extra internal storage?
Yeah, but it only has one drive. It doesn't have like an expansion drive.
Oh.
So for a while, I was using just like a USB external solid state drive. And then I was like, okay, forget that. I'll just replace the internal hard drive. But since it only has one, you have to make a backup of the system, like store that on something. You can store it on the network, or like you can plug in a USB and put it on there.
I see.
But that takes like a hot minute. And then you can put in the new drive, and it sort of figures out like what it did, format. So then you have to like restore your old system onto it from the backup.
Yeah, that's pretty involved.
So it's like, it's mostly just waiting for things to get done.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of effort for just more storage.
That one... See, that's why I'm not sure if I got a 2 or a 4 gig. Because I think I had an external that was 2 gigs and I ran out. And that's what prompted me to get just an internal for the PS4. And that one was definitely a 4 gig.
Like, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, essentially.
So what's next for our intrepid heroes?
Well, we could see if we could take out any of those dinosaur things.
Oh, in the forest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get some levels. We probably can, especially with the... Oh shit, the Vanish Doom trick doesn't work in this game, does it?
No, they quote-unquote fixed that.
More like removed our fun.
Where was it?
I thought you were just over it. I mean, not like when I said that, but like 5 seconds earlier.
Searching for it. There it is.
That one, yep. Let's resurrect General Leo! 100 battles, go!
Was Phoenix giving him anything useful?
Literally nothing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Meteor's good.
Bum, bum.
Oh, yeah, almost has flare.
Mm-hmm. Probably need to rebuy Fallout 4.
Why?
Because I had it for PS4, and then when I was running the arcade, I started selling, buying up and selling whatever I could, as part of the arcade. And I ended up selling my copy of almost said Resident Evil 4, Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's like a $10 game now. It's no big deal. But I like Fallout 4. And whoa, Jesus. Don't like it as much as New Vegas, but it's got better graphics.
Everyone's good.
Everyone.
You're alive! Not anymore.
Oh boy. Well, the pincer attack's definitely the worst one to deal with. So hopefully we won't get so unlucky next time.
I think we could also start off with just go all out, duo cast Ultima. And then Cyan's gonna have Ultima soon, so he can help.
Hell yeah. Oh, well, that's no problem.
I don't know how much life these games have.
They definitely have more than 2 rounds of 9,999, I think. I think they have something like 35,000. Oh, guess not. That's a lot of experience, hell yeah.
He does nothing also.
You never really played the Fallout games, did you?
Not really.
You're not really into those types of long-ass games? I mean, well, you like Horizon and stuff.
Horizon is definitely. Oh, this is also nuts. HP plus 50%.
Damn.
That's. I mean, you just have to do that. He's gonna be at like 9,999 in no time. Just pass around Bahamut to everyone.
Get it?
I always thought that was like a bug that they didn't intend. Why does this keep happening?
Oh Jesus.
For it to be
Bahamut's
50% because it's just.
Bahamut's a hell of a Esper or summon, whatever. He's one of the ultimate ones.
I'm sure I can get this.
Yeah. Get him!
She steps back.
Moonwalk into Ultima. I wonder if you would end up liking Fallout or Skyrim or any of the Elder Scrolls game if you tried them out. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't like them, but like I feel like if you like stuff like Horizon and other long type games like Witcher and stuff, like it's basically the same kind of stuff.
Yeah. Wait, what missed?
The chainsaw, I think? Yeah, I think so. That was like nothing. You can always do. You can always do Ultima and Osmos, or Osmos and Ultima.
Yeah, now that I have Osmos.
To make up. Oh, you didn't have it before? Damn,
No.
that's like required if you got the magic box.
Because that should basically just guarantee free Ultima.
Yeah, like endless.
I think we need to put some relic on them that gives more like preemptive.
Oh yeah, those exist for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What other relic is on Celeste?
I'm not sure.
Like, isn't there a all magic goes down to 1 MP relic?
Yeah, I think that's what the Brontosaurs drop here.
Oh, the economizer. Yeah.
Wait, it was Rasp that she just learned. But she doesn't have Osmos.
God damn it.
Unless it's here. No.
It was one of the utility spells or whatever you call them. Well, I don't think Osmos is a very hard spell to learn. I think it doesn't take very long.
Oh, well, there you go. Just learned it.
Well, what timing? Oh, damn it. Come on, Edgar, you gotta do your Jason chainsaw move. Or, oh yeah, air anchor might do it. Does it work on those guys?
I don't know.
Miss. Too strong.
Okay, so definitely need to. He has
Oh, one of the people I watch on YouTube, nice. They just reviewed the Fatal Fury movie. it's good stuff. I mean, you're not gonna learn anything you didn't already know, but I just like listening to people talk about that movie. It never gets enough love.
Oh,
I like how. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, he did. Because he just leveled up and he got the 50% bonus.
Oh my god, yes! Look at that! Nice. But, yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I love how, like, apparently, when you ask anyone around our age group, like, what kind of anime were you watching, what was your first anime stuff, like, a lot of people will say this Fatal Fury movie.
Really?
And, like, yeah, I didn't realize, like, at the time, I don't think anyone realized that we were all watching the same shit. Because, like, that movie and the Street...
MP plus 30% from
Wow.
Camera.
And everybody already has a whole bunch of MP, too, in this game. Shit. But, yeah, that and the Street Fighter movie and, freaking, like, Rama 1/2, stuff like that. And obviously everyone was watching Dragon Ball Z, but all those other movies that, like, you rent and, like, I don't know, I guess maybe not talk about that much? Because I didn't really talk about them that much, except with you.
I think my first anime must have been, like, Robotech.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I've never seen Robotech.
So Robotech and then probably Macross.
Shit. Yeah, I remember you telling me about those, but we never watched them, I don't think. And then, well, yeah, the first anime I ever remember seeing was Dragon Ball. I think it was Dragon Ball Z. Either that or Dragon Ball, but it was with you, like, getting ready for school in the morning or something like that.
Oh, yeah. From, like, movie perspective, I think maybe Akira?
Really?
I think so.
Damn, that's a hardcore one to watch as his first movie.
Akira came out, like, in the 80s, right?
It did, yeah.
So that sounds right.
How'd you get a hold of Akira as a kid?
I don't remember.
Your parents are like, I don't care, whatever, just get whatever, it's a cartoon.
The motorcycle cartoon. That's like, you know, the
I
poster
remember
where he's walking towards his bike.
I remember, like, after I knew what anime was, I started seeing, like, commercials, and they were, like, the commercials that would air super late at night, like, alongside infomercials and shit like that, alongside, like, the Girls Gone Wild stuff.
Oh, that's right.
You remember that shit? Like, they would be advertising, they'd be advertising Akira at that time.
Really?
And yeah, so I'm like, oh man, I wonder what this is. You know, like, it took me forever to finally see it, and like, I mean, like, oh, like, okay, there is certain, like, parts where shit gets pretty crazy, but like, I didn't think it warranted to be, like, advertised at, like, that late night. It's not hentai. But it was also, like, at the time when anime was super new to the States, so, like, I guess it was just controversial, I guess. Where did you see Macross and Robotech and stuff?
I think, like, one of my cousins had it on, like, VHS.
That makes sense.
That must have been, like...
Because that shit was on TV.
In the early 90s as well.
Yeah. That stuff was not on TV as far as I knew. It was just, like, UPN did Dragon Ball in the early morning. Like, Samurai Pizza Cats.
I remember that. Where's the thing that?
What are you looking for? Oh, the back attack thing?
Either prevents back attack, which isn't really a problem here too often. Like enhances the chances of preemptive.
Oh, shit, what is that one? Forgot the name of it. They probably changed the name of it anyway.
Unless I like equipped it on someone.
Possibly.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Like the wind. Yeah, I gotta wait for the Final Fantasy remake to go on sale.
Did nothing.
Great.
That's actually a good question. I don't know if it goes on sale.
I think it will eventually.
You might be waiting for a while.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah,
well,
see if it's ever been on sale.
Okay. It's definitely not right now. I checked yesterday.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it was full price since it came out.
God damn it.
Oh.
What? Impartisan. It was partisan before.
Now it's impartisan.
But also, maybe they changed it because it's for the imp partisan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think it's because they did drop like imp stuff before.
Yeah.
And seeing as it does nothing for him, it's definitely imp gear.
Har har har.
Imp partisan.
Well, it's been on sale for Steam.
How much of a discount did it get?
Hang on. Well, okay. This was for pounds, so it was £70 and it went down to $49.69.
Okay.
Which is significant.
So it might actually drop.
I feel like it will at some point. I mean, yeah, it's a giant flagship game. Or actually, it's not a flagship game because it's not made by Sony. But it is a big one, so I feel like it'd probably go on sale eventually. Nintendo's the ones that never puts their like in-house shit on sale.
See how much it takes.
Yep. Free MP for life.
Free MP forever.
I think it's because she's got really good magic attack, so she just sucks out all she needs.
Mm-hmm.
Or she's able to. In this deluxe edition that I'm looking at, It says you get the Cactar summon materia and the Carbuncle summon materia.
Mm-hmm.
Are those not attainable otherwise?
I think they are.
So you pay extra money to get something you could already get in the game anyway?
Wait, hold on. I'm not sure in that case. Because I think that's the same version that I got.
Uh-huh. The Digital Deluxe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, though, so for the Digital Deluxe edition for PS5, it doesn't say that. That's part of it. But for the Digital Deluxe edition on PS4, it says that you get the Cactar and the Carbuncle summon. It doesn't say that for the PS5 edition.
The PS5 one was a bit different because I got a free upgrade for that one.
Oh,
because I had
interesting.
I think it was at the time that I bought the PS4, and when the PS5 version came out,
they upgraded everybody.
You can just get a free upgrade.
So if I were to buy the PS4 Deluxe edition right now, it would still be able to upgrade it to the PS5 edition? It doesn't seem like it, because the PS5 edition is $10 more for the Digital Deluxe edition.
Yeah,
Ooh, economize your time. But yeah, for the PS5 it says it comes with the remake, FF7R episode intermission.
Yep.
Digital art book and digital mini soundtrack.
Yep.
What's a mini soundtrack?
Honestly, I think I got it as well, and I've never listened to the soundtrack once.
I mean, but like, what is it? What is a mini soundtrack? Is that just like not a lot of songs on a soundtrack? Are they tiny songs?
Tiny songs. No economizer.
Dang it. But then also, I could probably just go out and get a used copy of the disc. That could also happen.
Yes.
But for now, I better stop spending money on video games. Kill him! So what is there left besides the dragons? That's it, right?
That's it, and that's at Kefka's tower.
Oh, there's no more dragons here, like out in the wild. We got Doomgaze, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we also got the Storm Dragon, right? The one that we passed by at first on the way to Cyan.
Yep.
We went back and got him. Did the one at Fanatic's Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Did the one at Phoenix Cave. And Narshe. I guess that's all of them, isn't it?
That's it.
Well, shit. How much time do we have left tonight? Well, I guess we don't really have a time limit, but we've got 2 hours left. I think that's enough time to do Kefka's Tower, if we're ready for it.
That was gonna be my thing. I think
we might not be.
They're pretty low level. Like normally I didn't go there till like 60.
I was gonna say that too. Although it might, we might be able to level up quickly if we just like do the beginning part of the tower. You can leave afterwards, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Once you go in.
But I think the enemies here give the most
Do they?
I think so.
I mean, this is always where I did most of my leveling up, like post or at end game leveling up, I guess what you could call it. As well. So, I might as well just do this. Come on, economizer. Oh, jeez.
Disaster? What is that?
I think it's like just crazy physical damage. As far as I remember, it was just like a 9,999 blow. Oh!
Please die.
Oh! That was hilarious.
So strong.
Yeah, those fuckers are tough.
Oh, he's not done with this yet.
Quite a lot to go.
Take a break from Bahamut for a bit and let him learn ultimate.
Yeah, it's pretty good for everyone to know that while you have the time to, you know, move it around for people to learn. Hey, where's the cursed shield? Shouldn't you get that while you're doing all these fights?
Oh, we can.
I mean, you don't have to. I don't really care. But if you wanted to, it'd probably be a good time to do it.
We would be down a person, but we can. Let's see.
Was it 100 fights or was it 255?
I think it was 255.
Oh my god.
So, I think that's a lot.
That might be like more fights than it takes to level up and go to Kefka's tower.
Wasn't it here? It was in this
Yeah, I
tower
think-
that you get it, right?
I think that's what you were saying before, and I don't remember one way or another, so I'm gonna default to you. You said you got a platinum trophy on the FF7 remake, right?
I think so.
Was that on?
The like the expansion has its
That's
own,
what I was gonna ask.
has its own things.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask. Did you get it for the expansion or just the base game?
The base.
Yeah. That's cool enough anyway, if I've never gotten a platinum on anything.
I think I've gotten like a couple, like 2 or 3. But I don't really try. I think it was just a couple games that I actually tried.
Well, I think you don't accidentally get it.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna do this. Yeah, like Final Fantasy 15, I got platinum on that as well. And
Cool.
That one was like, okay, this is what I'm doing.
I'm on a mission here.
But for the most part, like I really don't have time to do that.
You're definitely more of a completionist, I think, than I am, but yeah, I can understand not being driven to get a platinum on everything you play. It's a little much.
Hey, kind of.
To squeeze every last drop out of every game you play.
And then also, like, if I do get it, it's not like I post it anywhere and no one cares.
Right, yeah, but I didn't do that for anybody.
Hey, Dash Frame.
What up, Dash Frame?
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I feel like it was here, but I think we have been everywhere in this town.
Let me look it up then, because we don't need to be wasting our time.
No one here.
I wrote cursed with a T instead of an ED.
Cursed. We know what they mean. Yes, soon.
Yeah, the shield is found inside the house, right up the stairs to the right of the relic shop. In the world of Ruin. In Narshe.
See Dash Frame's comment?
Oh. What are you, oh, it's coming out only for the, Switch, correct? Or is it coming out for everything? That door.
Oh. Okay.
Get your lockout.
We haven't been there.
Oh, Switch only?
Switch only.
She. You took time off for that week? Hell yeah. I know what I'm doing all weekend.
That's...
Good work, my friend. I just got myself a PS5. Hell yes. And I've been deep into Forbidden West. I'm really only here because I'm not playing Forbidden West right now.
Forbidden
We're getting
West
really...
is...
Go ahead.
Forbidden West is also going to take you forever if you need to complete...
Rest of my life.
Yeah.
Rest of my life. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they're getting really good with the NPCs and shit in games like Forbidden West nowadays. Like they're very lifelike.
Oh, you just mean the like character design?
Like their movements. Like you can tell like every NPC has been like it looks like they've been mo-captured.
Yeah.
Instead of just, you know, like someone dragging around a mouse to move their arms around, you know. Like facial expressions are really good. I mean, they all still look like computer-generated characters, of course. But yeah, the movements and expressions and stuff like that, really good.
I agree.
Die, pink dog. Oh.
Well, at least that time it missed properly instead of animating him as he's dead and then...
How do you dodge Oblivion?
This poor guy is just like locked in his house, and you pick the lock.
I'm so tired. Do you have a fish? Great.
Fantastic.
We now have a burden to carry. I am excited to see what other games use that haptic feedback in the triggers, and you know how immersive / effective it is for immersion. Like, I think it's pretty cool for like drawing the bow back and stuff like that in Horizon.
Yep.
Although it kind of doesn't work if you're like too fast for the controller. You know what I mean? Which is fine, but like, I don't know.
I feel like usually I'm concentrating so hard when I'm doing something with the bow to aim, or aiming anything in general, that I almost disregard the haptic feedback in the controller.
Well, I mean, it doesn't like dictate whether I'm gonna do anything. It doesn't change the way I play the game at all. But I do notice that like a lot of times I'll like usually you pull out your bow to, you know, to just have it out, and then you hit the other button to draw your arrow back after you've drawn your bow, and that's when the feedback, you can feel it. But like if you just throw your arm, I mean not your arm, but both your fingers down on both buttons right away, it doesn't get a chance to like to know that you're gonna pull your bow back or whatever, so it doesn't do the thing. I don't know.
Should we do this?
On Edgar?
He's the most useless of the group.
Okay, sure.
I guess.
Works for me. I want to make sure it is 255 fights, because that sucks.
Alright. It's a lot. I've never really done it here. Previously, I would just fight wherever there's the weakest enemies, so you just kind of one-shot all of them.
Oh, okay. But that would take a long time, too.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's 256. Yeah.
256, yeah.
Yeah, which is, might as well be 255.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, Edgar, I'm so sorry.
It's just ruined.
And... Oh, no. Take the scimitar off of him. You gotta unequip that guy.
That's true.
What was I gonna say? Shit. Can you not unequip the cursed shield at this point now?
No, you can.
You can? Okay. Does it lose the battles that it's accumulated?
That I don't know. I've never tested that, because there's so many.
You don't wanna fuck that up, yeah.
Okay, he has nothing now.
Okay. What if you put a relic on him that what?
Like maybe ribbon.
Or, I was gonna say, yeah, ribbon would be good, but like something that specifically at least cancels the confusion. I don't know if the curse shield would override it or not.
I think previously it did, but let's see. Yeah, because was he also poisoned?
He might have been, but that's less important, I think.
Yeah, so let's try it with ribbon. I think the curse shield overrides it. Let's see.
The curse is too strong.
Oh no, he's okay.
Alright!
He's just condemned.
Well, that's fine. You can give him his shit back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, you don't even really need to, though. I mean, because you just use the chainsaw every time, anyhow.
Right. He misses.
Maybe his accuracy is killed. His defense is okay. Dash Frame, do you know anything about the new Xenoblade? Is it like gonna be a continuation of the last game plot-wise, or is that how those games work? Do they follow a plot through the whole thing, like Xenosaga?
Getting surrounded.
It's part of the curse.
It might be. Ultimas to save everyone.
Oh, did you say that your driving setup, whatever you call that shit, for your PS4 or 5, does it have like feedback as well? Or whatever you call it, force feedback?
The steering wheel does.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
but
it
I mean, it's
how-
like I think every steering wheel will have that.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah, so you
Oh.
you have some kind of resistance and force, like if you're
What?
turning to.
How strong is it in the one that you have? Because like I'm thinking of like the one in like Cruisin' USA. It was kind of like rumbly a little bit and not too resistive. But then like you got like Rush, that other racing game called Rush, and that one was like it's like no power steering basically.
Power steering.
Like it was
so
like
it's-
powerless
it's,
steering.
That's okay. That's gonna be a good comparison. So it's not like driving a car that does not have power steering.
Okay.
I would compare it to driving a car with power steering.
So it feels pretty regular,
It
like
feels
driving a
accurate.
regular car.
Yeah. No power steering.
Do you remember Rush? Or I think it was Rush USA or something like that. No, that's Cruisin' USA. But there's this other one called Rush.
Gosh, I don't know.
Was it Rush? It was this. It was definitely like a driving game that like you could like stack like two of them next to each other and link them up for multiplayer. And this one particular game, it had like the game. It wasn't like normal cars. You could like take them over a loop and drive upside down and shit like that because you're like just going so fast.
That
But
doesn't sound familiar.
The steering wheel was just so stiff. I'm trying to look it up.
Would you be thinking of getting a setup like that, or?
Well, yeah, for like not Forza, but the other one, or even Forza too. Yeah, whatever. Like any of those good ones, I wanna get into it.
Yeah. Well, Forza's only on Xbox. So
Oh, okay.
Xbox has Forza, PlayStation has Gran Turismo.
Okay.
No, I definitely recommend it. I could probably recommend some better
Setups?
steering wheels than what I have.
Oh, really?
Well, mine by now is probably an older, like, I doubt you could buy this specific one. I'm sure they have much newer ones.
Was it San Francisco Rush? No.
That sounds familiar. I feel like that's a game.
Well, it is a game, but oh, maybe it is because it's like San Francisco Rush 2049. So it's like futuristic and shit.
Well, so Gran Turismo is going to be very different. Um, I think you could turn on various assistive things and probably have it feel similar to those games, like in terms of lack of realism.
Oh, I'm not saying that I want to be able to play a game like Rush.
Okay.
I was asking how the force feedback was.
It's good.
Yeah, okay. I'd rather it be as
steering.
yeah. I'd rather it be as realistic as possible for a racing game that I'm hoping to get into, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure I could get into some ones that are less realistic, but I would be more interested in more realism right now. Huh. Yeah, I'm looking at the arcade cabinets for this game, and I remember the steering wheels on it were like extra thick because they were just so like such a big engine or whatever in there, like cranking the arm back and forth on you. Very powerful.
One steering wheel to look up is Fanatic, or like Fanatec.
Okay.
It's odd, but yeah, Fanatic. They make very good racing setups.
Okay, I'll check it out. See this video of this racing game here. That was on just Sega Dreamcast.
What are you looking at?
That Rush game.
Oh.
San Francisco Rush. I just want to make sure it's the one I'm thinking of. Because it doesn't look like it is, but it might be. Oh, it is. Yeah, you can drive upside down, and like the jumps that you go off, your car like floats down. It's like not regular gravity.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the steering wheel, it was like it turning. It was like you did not have power steering, and then also like if you were to get hit by something, or your car gets dinged or whatever, the steering wheel like jerks so hard it almost flies out of your hand. Which I liked. I thought it was cool in the arcade. Obviously, that'd be terrible in a real car.
Like probably any steering wheel you get will be good.
Cool.
Were you thinking of getting like a full setup like what I have, or? Maybe...
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I assume that there's something that I could just kind of set up on my desk, like put in front of me, and then put the pedals down there and just kind of pull it out, set it up whenever I want to use it.
Yep.
Do you have like some actual like a whole chair that's just for that?
It's
oh,
like
okay.
An entire chair with a frame.
Shit, that's awesome. My room does not have enough room for that right now. But if I really like it, and the next place I wind up, if there's room, I would get something big like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably would, especially if you had the same game. We could do some multiplayer stuff.
Oh, good point. That'd actually be kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like my favorite thing to play against you in arcade was racing, because you're good. A lot of the other like fighting games, I'm usually like having to no offense, but go easy on you.
Womp womp. I like racing.
I like it too. but you're probably better than I am. So I like not winning easily.
I race in real life. I don't fight in real life. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, I was just watching Buffy earlier today. We're deep into season 5 now,
Nice.
and Xander's haircut in this episode, like he changed haircuts between episodes. It's exactly what you had like at that time of the early 2000s.
Oh my god, send me a picture of it.
Except like you're more blonde. He's more dark brown. Hang on, I'll have to look up the episode. But I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's exactly Ben's haircut in high school. Let me see here. Bronto. Let's see here, season 5. It's like episode like friggin' 19 or something.
Have it so well memorized.
Well, I just watched it yesterday, like earlier today. Okay, it's not this one because this is the hair he had in the episode right before that. It's the next episode. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Oh, god damn it. IMDb doesn't have any good pictures of this episode. Of Xander, anyway. Hang on.
You just have to take a picture of your phone.
Again, do it. Hang on.
Yay! Edgar learned Meteor.
Excellent. Arrgh. If I have to, I'll just put on the episode and take a screenshot.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I mean, I found one, but it's not a very good angle, so I'll send it to you. Hang on. Yeah. That's in your messenger. Ooh.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, there's a better angle, but as soon as I saw it, I'm like, good lord, that's exactly Ben's haircut. Very funny.
Then, progressively, as time went on, less and less hair.
And
Both
darker
by,
here.
Both by genetics and design.
Right. Well, your hair got darker too. Like you're pretty blonde.
Yep.
As a kid.
Yeah, like when I was, like let's say, less than 10. It was,
yeah, you're straight up blonde. Yeah.
Like essentially bleach blonde.
Mine was kind of like that too, actually. When I was a baby, I was like platinum, basically.
Yeah.
And then it went from that to slowly like dark brown, and then it never went fully black. But now it's gray. Slash not there. Alright, I got that.
Just turned brown, that's about it. Stopped. Oh, so she must have learned that on her own. Kefka?
Oh. Cool.
Nice.
No complaints there. Ah, there it is. Alright, I got a good screenshot this time. Oh shit, I don't think I'm allowed to screenshot stuff on Hulu. Yeah, it just, yeah.
Oh,
It's black.
that makes sense.
I could do it on my phone though, I guess. I will defeat you!
Stop trying to circumvent copy protection.
Damn it, Flash. That's stupid, that you can't even take a goddamn screenshot.
Not allowed.
It's my goddamn computer.
But it's not your episode.
I paid for it. Damn.
Sheep? No sheep.
No sheep to resurrect you. Yeah, I sent you the other one.
Resurrection sheep. Yes!
Yep. Yeah, watching the show, like from the beginning and to where it is now. I mean, the style hasn't changed a whole lot, but like it's just funny because like, especially with Xander, I'll occasionally see stuff that I used to wear or you used to wear or whatever. You know, like, oh, we used to do that shit back then.
It was perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, now it's like, oh, that sucks. And like the early days of, well, I guess it's not the early days of graphic tees because they've been around since like the 70s and shit. But
yeah, the same
like,
thing's happening.
Oh no.
No more meteor.
But it's cool seeing all like the real basic designs that we used to rock back then. I guess this the best our technology would allow for screen printing. It's like 1 or 2 colors max. Now it's all like basically whatever you want.
The highlight of technology.
Yeah.
I feel like that sound effect was from Chrono Trigger.
What? Which one?
The Arise.
I remember it from Final Fantasy, but I don't know. Could be right. Did they also use it in Chrono Trigger?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I have a vague memory of the sound of resurrection, like of the spell, like because little cherub fuckers come and resurrect you in that game too, I think.
Yeah.
And I feel like the sound was similar, or if not the same, I don't know. One.
Wait, so maybe we've deprived it of all of its MP.
No, I think you had full MP. Is
maxed out?
what that means. Yeah. Because it costs you 1 to cast it,
Oh.
so you were able to draw 1 away from him.
Well, this too.
Oh no!
Okay, it just ruined him.
So it's that kind of disaster. Die! Have you still not gotten Economizer off of him? Maybe you have to steal it.
Oh, I remember them dropping it. Get him, you little pimp.
Scratch him up. Oh no.
What?
What? She ran off.
Ran away.
That's not how that works. There's someone around here still knows Ultimo. That must be it. Celestiad? Celeste Triad? Is that like 3 stars?
Yep.
Alright. Well, MP is no longer a problem.
Problem solved.
Tyrannosaur. Forgot to fix him. Dispel.
All it did?
And Dispel is for, like, stuff that you... It kills, like, buffs. It doesn't remove debuffs. You want Remedy, or Asuna, whatever. You use Dispel on, like, an enemy if it's got haste.
Oh, here, let's see how he does.
Ah.
Oh, but he can't. Does Genji Glove not work? It's not. Oh no, wait, yeah, it does.
Oh. I wonder what's his attack power without when he's not an imp and he's got his normal stuff. Is it 255?
It used to double it as well.
Oh. Well, he was doing about like 700 to 900, something like that, when he wasn't imped. I think.
Yeah, so it just maxed it out.
Mm-hmm. So was there no point to doing the imp thing for him?
I think unless you have the other imp equipment, because then you could just have this spear, and that puts you at 255. And then you could have an actual shield. Because there's a bunch of other imp stuff.
There's not an imp shield though, is there?
There isn't?
I mean, I don't think there is. I'm asking.
I thought there was.
Okay.
So many of those things.
So what else did you want to do in California while we're out there?
Oh. Well, definitely hit up late night Mexican food. That's mandatory.
Sober up after Mintalk with some with some nachos.
And you're driving, right?
I'll be driving there.
Okay. Yeah, and the prices of like the Airbnbs and the airfare dropped quite a bit since the last time I looked.
Excellent.
And then it was getting into like basically this week, and I was like, okay, I just either need to book a place for a couple days or just go for like a day.
You still just have it for the one night, right?
Friday to Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right.
Let's see if we can get the rest of them to 50. Then cycle in a new group.
Cool. You're gonna leave Edgar?
Yeah.
Cool. What time is your flight out on Sunday? It's in the morning, you said, right?
That's at like 8 a.m.
Ah! Ah, damn. Oh, and San Diego's airport's like ridiculous to get to, isn't it? Forgot.
Is it? Why?
I mean, it's not like ridiculous. It's just it's like right in the middle of downtown, so it's all like fucking clogged up.
Kind of. I mean, it's a baby airport.
Oh, is it? I haven't been to it in so long. I don't really remember the size of the airport. I just remember that it was annoying to get to.
What's the biggest combination of these things you can get? Is there
Just two, I think.
just two?
The worst is two, but a pincer attack. Or a brachiosaur. I don't think that you can get two on one side and a third on the other. Or even four. Which would suck.
I mean, if you can kill them, that's
Well, it'd be great, yeah, if you can kill them, but...
massive.
Ouch.
How's it still alive?
That'll do it.
He's almost done.
Yay! Do you have any RPGs besides Final Fantasy VII that are for the PS5? It's just the PS4 ones?
Yeah.
So those are the only three games that you have for the PS5 then?
Like PS5 specific?
Yeah.
Yes?
Ah,
Because I'm trying to think, like, there really isn't, like, that much that's missed. Like, I don't know how attainable the console is now versus before.
mm,
Like, it sounds like it's a bit more in supply.
well, yeah, I finally was able to get one, so I guess so.
But prior to that, like, when I got it, which was, like, purely for Final Fantasy VII, there weren't...
It's almost the only thing that was out anyway.
Yeah, there weren't any other games that I was super eager to get. Then, like, Gran Turismo came out, and I was like, okay, I want that. And then next week, that cat game, Stray, comes out.
Yeah.
And I want to get
Yeah, I put that on my wish list. I'm not going to get it right away, but I do want to watch out for whenever it goes on sale, because that looks like fun.
Like, Gran Turismo, the cat game, and I think maybe like one or two other games. I remember seeing previews for them when the console was first announced, or like just like, hey, there's like this game we have like a few screenshots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I need these.
I need these.
But Stray,
Oh.
I don't know if it was just ridiculously delayed or if it was supposed to be a release title or like what the idea was.
Uh-huh. I'd heard about it a long time ago.
I heard about that game like ages ago, and then I completely forgot about it.
I thought it had already came out.
So did I.
Yeah. I wonder if the Miles Morales Spider-Man game. We have my roommate has a copy of the PS4 version. I wonder if I put it into my PS5 version, if it would upgrade it.
I don't know. Maybe. That's supposed to be pretty good.
Oh, it is. I already beat it, but I didn't like. I only just beat it once.
Mm-hmm.
I think after you beat it once, you get a like a harder mode or whatever, I suppose. So I would play that game again. That one was all the problems I had with the first or the previous Spider-Man game were fixed.
Oh.
So I'm like, yeah, hell yes, this game's great. The hell is Hogwarts Legacy?
Oh, actually, that looked kind of interesting as well. It's supposed to be like obviously
like
a Harry Potter
Skyrim
RPG.
Or, oh my god.
It actually looked kind of interesting.
I mean, it looks cool. The graphics are nice. Looks like it's Harry Potter and everything.
I actually thought it got canceled.
It got released last year on New Year's Eve.
Oh.
Wait, I'm sorry. No, it releases this year on New Year's Eve. 12/31/22. I don't know if I would like this that much, but it doesn't look terrible. Probably wouldn't pay $70 for it. Oh, yeah. I definitely need to get Elden Ring. That's one thing I'm gonna have to do. I might need to look into Jedi Fallen Order too. I've heard good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Dead Souls for Star Wars, apparently. Stop dying. I would play Far Cry 6 if I owned it without having to buy it. But I don't really have an interest otherwise. What is this?
What?
Aliens Fire Team Elite.
Aliens?
Yeah. I ain't never heard of this one. I assume it's not that great because it's $35 new. Let's look up some gameplay.
Do you remember where you get the drill?
You buy it, don't you?
You?
I think you do. So it's over the shoulder. It looks like it's mostly online multiplayer shit. Not interested. But yeah, it looks like you're Colonial Marines fucking, you know, doing squad shit.
Doing squad shit.
Yeah. Squatting it up. Gran Turismo 7 is the one that you got?
Yep.
That's only $40. Ooh.
Oh no.
God damn, they're still making Assassin's Creed games.
I lost track of what happened with them because I was really into the first two where
The story with the Artemis or Animus was cool.
And then they like branched off into
other people's like DNA and shit.
Well, I think they just
or lineage. I mean,
yeah, other people's lineages. But I think they completely gave up on the Animus thing. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was like a bunch of filler games that came out. Like, what are these? Like, where's the original plot? And I never played them. So
right.
Maybe that could have been my own fault.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm sure that there's some, like, bit of information that we missed, because it does seem to be very different now. With, the last one I played was the, I don't remember what the title of it was, but it's the one where you're in, like, ancient Egypt and, like, Roman stuff.
Yeah, so I have that one, and I never finished it.
Yeah, me either. I had it for PlayStation. I could install it again. Oh, I think it's Origins is the one, because it's like the earliest in the time, of the time span of that friggin' game, I suppose.
Yeah, but all I want is just like a continuation of the first two.
Yeah, give me more of that one dude, whatever his name is, and Ezio's the best.
Well, no, because in the first one you're Ezio, and the second one you're someone else, but it's still the main guy in the Animus.
No, in the first one you're not Ezio.
Oh, you're not. No.
You're some other dude. You're
guy,
in like Israel or something like that. Or like Damascus times. And then you're Ezio in Italy.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the same, like, person, but, not Dimitri, was that his name? Something like that.
Something like that. But it was just like
Whatever.
a random dude in modern times that they kidnapped and stuffed in that machine.
But then he starts to, like, get, like, assassin powers or skills or whatever. He can actually start to, you know, climb everything.
Because that was kind of at the end of the first one, where I think it leaves you at like a cliffhanger, where some mysterious group like breaks in to rescue you, and they take you out of the Animus and
Abstergo, yeah.
I know.
Abstergo's the
moment.
Right. And then in the one that I've played last, you're this chick, you're some lady.
Yeah.
It's still like her own ancestors and stuff, and they're using an Animus, but it's like, it's not like the big cool like thing that you lay in and there's glowy lights and everything. In this one, she just like lays on a table and like I think she just like hooks something to her wrist or something like that.
But I was just super interested in the original plotline, and I wanted to see that like conclude before starting something else. And because they stopped with that, I was like, I'm not interested.
Right.
Then there was like the other ones where, and this is purely my fault because I did zero research on it, and I'm completely judging it like by its cover. Where there's like the one Assassin's Creed game where you're like a ship captain, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, I think I played a little bit of that one too, actually. Oh, you know what? In the last one that I played, there's a little bit of ship fights, if I remember correctly. I think that there is, and it sucks.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think it was number 3 or 4, which was the one where you're like in colonial times and you have like the fucking tri-point hat and the the ships and stuff. Firing muskets and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was dumb. But I think that, if I remember right, you kind of only start the game with that character, and then, like, it flashes forward to his son or something, like, and you're, like, half Native American. Something like that.
Okay.
And you're like swinging through the trees, and you gotta skin animals and stuff like that to upgrade your gear, which was a new thing for that game series. But I didn't like it. I didn't think it was terrible. I was just like, the series had felt like old and tired. Like by the 4th game, I think, and they're however many they're in now. It's probably like 20 now.
Actually, look it up. See if you can solve this mystery.
What exactly?
Like, if there was ever a continuation of the first two.
Oh.
Like, the plot line kind of that.
Well, I guess it
interwoves those two games.
Okay, let's see. Oh, his name is Desmond Miles.
That's what it is.
Oh, this one's just for the first game. Let's see if I'm trying to see if there's like a overarching plot that I can get here. Not all the games are connected, but some are, so it's essential to know the order of the games. Okay, let's see if that helps us. Well, I can just read all the synopsises and they'll give us a better idea. Original Assassin's Creed was released in 2007. Desmond Miles, as he goes through the memories of his forebears in the Holy Land, where it's primarily set. The other scenes take place in New York, which I didn't know.
I think there's only a handful of times where it sort of snaps back to modern times,
right,
where he's in the thing.
Yeah, at Abstergo, which I didn't realize that was the case when I first saw the game. I'm like, why is everything like old, but it's got like all the like extra shit is all like digital looking. And they're like, yeah, it's not actually there, it's all virtual reality type shit or something. And when I started playing the game myself, I understood. Assassin's Creed 2 continues the story of Desmond Miles as he tries to avoid the Templars that are chasing him.
Yeah.
Uses another animus machine to experience his life with an ancestor in Italian Renaissance. Okay, Brotherhood was the next one. That's also Ezio.
Right.
And
so that would be like Assassin's Creed 1.5. Like it's kind of in the middle? Or 2.5?
2.5. But there's also, before number 3 and after Brotherhood, is Assassin's Creed Revelations. Revelations picks up as Desmond tries to remove himself from a negative situation by reliving more Ezio's memories. So you're Ezio once again. In Revelations. The latter searches a secret library of assassins in modern-day Syria. It introduces the hook blade, zip lines, blah blah blah. Number 3 still focuses on Desmond, and he relives his memories from several different ancestors, including...
What's number 3?
It's just called 3.
Oh, Assassin's Creed 3. Okay.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed 3 still focuses on Desmond. He uses several different ancestors, including Hytham Kenway and his son. That's the one that I'm talking about.
That's the boat.
So, yeah, Hytham Kenway. I guess that's the American, like, fucking George Washington looking motherfucker. And then his son is the I guess it doesn't say his name, but he's the Native American. And you're in London and Boston.
Okay.
And then Black Flag, I think, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's
that one's also, that's like more boats. That's like pirates and shit.
More boats.
But it's also Desmond. So I
was just terribly wrong. They do all actually follow Desmond.
No, I read that wrong actually. Black Flags explores the story of a player character instead of Desmond or other main character. The character goes into the Oh, what? So you do. Apparently the character is not Desmond, but you're going into Desmond's ancestors still.
Oh, okay.
Which doesn't make sense. I didn't think you could do that. I thought it was only the people who had the DNA of their ancestors could be there. Whatever. Okay, but yeah. So you play Desmond's ancestor Edward Kenway, and it featured extensive multiplayer system. Oop, gotta plug my Mac in. Hang on one second. So somehow you're not Desmond, but you're still using his like ancestors in that one. And now the next one is Rogue. It is the last game to focus on Desmond's family. Player controls Abstergo Entertainment employee who relives the memories of Shay Cormac. That's all it says.
And which is the latest one?
Valhalla.
That's it.
So the last one I played was Origins. That's the one with Egypt and stuff, and then there was Odyssey, and then Valhalla. So there's way too many. But yeah,
we can catch up.
More than both of us thought. Still focused on Desmond, or at least Desmond's lineage, I guess. $50.
Alright. Next group.
Next. Do you remember what we get for defeating all the dragons? Oh, it's the what?
Crusader.
Crusader, yeah. Oh my god. What happened? I thought, like, between the World of Ruin, like going into the World of Ruin, all your characters, when you get them back, they're at least at 1,000 HP. Like, they definitely do leveling up. Like, on their own.
Right. Ooh, okay, so... Oh, there it is. It's fine. But it's okay. They should level pretty quickly. And Celeste with dual cast should be able to kill most things.
Yeah, she'll carry that team.
Brontosaur will probably have to play.
Fair enough. Ooh, 3 more days of lab work left in my life.
Almost.
Yep, I'll be away from the poo cups. Can't wait.
And did they give you any ideas, like what you're going on, like your first day, like what orientation's gonna have?
The day after we get back from California is my first day of training.
Oh.
So I'll learn all that stuff then. They said it shouldn't take too long, just an hour or so for about 4 different days of just some pointers.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then
they just said it's. Go ahead.
It's kind of like set your own schedule, or not really?
So I think what I understood when they explained it to me is that every month they get with you and they plan out all the things that you're gonna do for that month. And what I'm not sure of, but what I'm thinking is that it's not like, okay, this day you're doing this day you're doing this is your whole schedule, like it's like really like planned out for each day. I think it's more like, this is the stuff that you have to accomplish this month, go do it.
And it's however fast or slow you can do it?
Yeah.
Interesting. And
and so that sounds great to me, because a lot of times I can do stuff better than the scheduling. But anyway, unfortunately, the pay is once a month, which sucks. But so you do all your stuff and then you submit it. And if they said if you submit it before, I think the 24th or the 26th or something like that, if you're able to do all your stuff and submit it a little early, you'll get a bonus. So sounds good to me. Yeah. I'll start it off, reasonably with I'll ask, how many it'll do, how many I can reasonably do in one day, and then, say however many based off of that, and then step it up after I'm able to, to get a groove. Get a groove going. But since they were, pushing the whole be your own boss type of angle, I'm thinking that that's how it is.
Yeah, that part also sounds kind of like, how does that really work?
I mean, that's what they do in, they push the whole be your own angle boss.
Oh, no!
You made it! What was I saying? Yeah, they push the whole be your own boss angle at like Uber and stuff too, and rideshare delivery stuff. Because you literally do set your own. You decide when you want to work. If it was the case where like everything was planned out day by day, then it doesn't really feel like you're being your own boss, does it? Because you have to, make sure you do your schedule every day.
Right.
That doesn't sound very self-motivating. But even if that was the case, that's not my ideal situation, but I could still do that, it's fine. As long as it wasn't, like Amazon, where they were literally try to squeeze every second of the day out of you. That's not good. But I assume no, because like I feel like it would take more than just one or two people to do the scheduling to be able to like micromanage it that fine-tunedly. You know what I mean?
But pay is also not hourly then.
No, it's by
like
stop.
Project.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which would be good because I'll be able to be like, all right, I'm going to accept this many jobs that will pay me exactly this month, this much. I'll know exactly what I'll be making ahead of time. The only variable is how long it'll take me.
Which, I guess once you get an idea for it, you're like, well, I can realistically do this much in a month.
Yeah.
Then you can presumably take on more jobs.
Right. They were saying within a regular 8-hour workday, I should be able to do something like 15 to 17 stops. If it's just like just convenience stores and stuff, because it takes like 10 minutes. Within an 8-hour day. But I choose when I start and stop and stuff, and I could work more than that if I so choose.
And
they said,
like with gas being what it is, will that be a problem?
I very much like told them that is going to be a problem if they're not giving me enough money to make up for it, basically. Like, and they're like, yeah, we're aware of current gas prices and such, and we set our rates, so to speak, what we pay you accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah, which I just have to, try it and see if they're actually telling the truth.
Like, that's what it adds up to.
Yeah, which it sounds like it will, because they said that the least I could make those little 10-minute convenience store shops, the least I could make is $22. So if I'm doing 15 to 17 to hopefully 20 a day, that's a good $400 a day, which is enough. That would cover gas and taxes. It would probably, I'm pretty sure it would put me more at making more money than I do now currently when you offset all the extra costs. So that's a good thing.
They automatically withhold taxes and everything for you too?
No, I do that. Yeah.
Okay, so are you familiar with that?
Well, I did it with Uber.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. But I didn't do the whole quarterly taxes thing. So I feel like I'll probably have to start doing that.
That part's interesting. I've never done that myself either. Um, sometimes, like, if you don't do it, probably in your case, if you haven't done it, there might be a penalty, which isn't, I don't think it's anything astronomical, so you might have not even noticed if you had to pay it. Or
Right,
maybe
I've
you just weren't hit by it.
any time that I've done my taxes, I've never had to pay. I've always had stuff come back.
You do them yourself, or do you go to a person?
No, I've always done them myself. But I feel like especially if I'm making more money than I do now, and I'm gonna have to like do extra taxes, I'll just hire a person for this ongoing stuff if everything goes like it should. Makes it a little easier on me.
Well, the thing that could help with, and like because I think you're already familiar with it with Uber, like business expenses and things like that.
Right, I'll be saving all my receipts now. But I assume that if I hire someone, they'll know a lot more of like what I could deduct more accurately.
Yes.
Like stuff I might not even think of that is a business expense. Yeah. Hopefully, if everything goes super fucking swimmingly, I'll because remember how I said that if I do a restaurant, they're gonna pay for me to get a meal there.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like, hopefully, I could work it out so that I basically get a free lunch every day, lunch and or dinner. That'd be fucking sweet.
And how does it work with like your region or area?
What do you mean?
Do you have like some kind of jurisdiction?
I don't believe so because, like I said, they are gonna want me to like travel around and stuff. And well, they're gonna want me to like every once in a while travel around. It seems like if like they have a lot of like work in whatever Montana, who cares? But they're like
So it would
anytime
be
you
like
want to go
cross state lines.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
They're like, anytime you want to go visit anywhere, just let us know and we can get you work there. Any of the inland states.
Interesting.
So anywhere but Alaska and Hawaii.
Huh. Alright.
Yep. They're one of the big companies that do this stuff. They're all over the place. They're like, what if we wanted to send you to New York? And I'm like, I mean, I've never been to New York. If the money is right, then sure. Like, I might be a little bit wary about it because like, I've never driven to New York, and like, I know that like parking and just driving in general there is insane. I don't know how well I would do out there, but if I got used to it, I might see myself going there. Who knows?
That just seems so far. Like it would take you like 2 or 3 days to get there.
I probably wouldn't even drive there if I'm gonna have to like work that far away. I'd probably get a plane and get a rental, and I don't know. If it is worth it, like they do say that if the further away it is from where you live, they pay you more and all that. So I don't know.
But wouldn't that make sense for them just to have some regional assets there that would do that?
They explain that they like to keep a low number of employees doing this so that they can focus on them a little bit better, I guess, is what they were saying, and make sure that like, because they prefer it so that there's always work for the people that they have, instead of there being a work shortage and then they're losing people because there's not enough. What they were saying, I suppose. Also, it seems like they're in a transition period right now because they were employing people with W-2s up until very recently.
Oh.
Yeah. they were saying Rigibirdos or whatever the hell, so we combined them to Alibirdos because we're just like we can't keep track of what name it is, so we'll just combine the last two of them to Alibirdos. If that's how I remember it. I could be wrong. We got a Rollbertos by my house, and also a Julio Bertos a little bit further away from my place.
Oh man, it's gonna be 2 a.m. carne asada fries.
Oh god. Oh. Where's that Airbnb? Is it what section of San Diego is it? Do you remember?
I
can look it up.
It's
I'll look it up.
Down south, but I think it's north of Chula.
North of Chula. That's good because that's basically Mexico otherwise. Good lord. Chula Vista.
Or maybe like north of National City. Also north of Chula. Bronchiosaur. I don't know if we can take it out.
Attempt. Did you save? You probably didn't.
A little while ago.
Oh.
Osmose it, so it has no MP.
I don't know if that matters. I mean, I don't know if you can osmose all of it.
Gravity?
Clonk.
We're messing with
It's just northeast of the San Diego Zoo.
Yep.
Normal Heights.
Oh, okay. So we're not too far south.
South of Normal Heights, just a little bit south. That's good. Didn't want to be too far away from your Mesa.
And Claremont.
Oh yeah. I'm like, what's in Claremont? Oh yeah.
Wait! That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, it happened.
Bad things.
Ragnarok them bitches. Metamorphose.
Turn it into something? No, right.
The one other place you can get it. Light from hell. I hope I get a chance to go to Tommy Burger, but if I don't, that'd be okay.
Wait, isn't that in, like, closer to LA?
There's the original one is in LA, yeah. But the one that I used to go to the most was on the way to Vegas. There's one in Barstow.
Oh, okay.
But right before I moved away from San Diego, they put one in Claremont.
Oh.
Or Carlsbad or something.
Okay.
I was gonna go in to Tommy Burger when I was in LA just a little while ago, but I was fucking. I was gonna go, and then the line was like around the freaking out of the parking lot into the street. So I'm just like, never mind. Fuck.
I don't want it that badly.
Yeah, I just went to Panda Express. It was a sad replacement, but it worked.
Hey, Terra made it to
Hey.
50.
Oh, that's right. Anthony was asking me next month, or not next month, but in September, if I could help him work Anime Con out in here in Phoenix, because he does that every once in a while. He'll like, I guess one of his friends, or I think his brother or something like that. They'll like run a booth for like snacks or whatever.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, if you want to come, we'll pay you, and you get to come to the Anime Con for free, and we get to hang out. And I'm like, shit, I don't know if I can because of my current lab job and this and that. But now that I'm gonna have this other job, I should be able to do it. I'll have normal fucking non-vampire hours to live my life by.
No more graveyard shifts.
No more graveyard shifts. Which, I mean, I didn't really have a whole big problem staying awake, overnight and stuff like that. I prefer to be able to work at night. Especially here in Phoenix. It's so goddamn hot in the day. But, the things that suck the worst about having to work the night shift is not the time that you have to work, it's the time that you have to sleep. That's what sucks, because that's like everybody else is moving around. There's sometimes gardeners doing their shit. Fucking roommates that, I mean, it's not their fault, they can't just like not make noise when they're awake. And I mean, you've been in this apartment; it's super echoey. So there's that, and then like not being able to friggin' go to the grocery store at a normal time, and stuff like that. All that shit makes it harder to live your life.
Unless you had like a purely nocturnal society.
Yeah, I mean, like, it would be very nice if like I could find a city that like actually doesn't like close everything.
Well, that'd be New York.
Oh, well, okay, but I'm not 4 times richer than I am now to be able to survive out there. I saw a video recently. I'm not even sure if it was a. Well, I mean, if it's not a joke, it's still funny because it's ridiculous. But it was like a fucking like 50 square foot fucking place, like apartment in New York, and it was like $1,500 or something like that.
That sounds
a
right.
month for 50 square feet.
I don't know about 50 square feet, but they're very tiny.
Like literally like smaller than my current room. And it's the whole place. No, I'm not gonna pay that kind of money for that. I don't care if I'm extra rich. It's retarded.
Well, if you're extra rich, you'd live in a bigger apartment.
If I was extra rich, I would not be living in New York.
You'd buy yourself an apartment or the whole building.
You'd have to be that rich to be able to live in New York, in my opinion.
There's less expensive areas, but yeah. It's
I just feel like with that kind of money, you can just go get yourself like an actual decently sized house anywhere else. Not that I know if I'd ever really want to own a house. I feel like it doesn't really make sense for me personally, but also for most people in this day and age.
yeah, own one and rent it out.
That's like the only viable thing, yeah.
Oh, actually, I think from the Brachiosaurs, you might be able to steal the economizers.
Well, usually you can steal whatever they drop. You can also steal. Generally, I think, right?
I think that's how it works.
But sometimes stuff that you can steal is only stealable. I think it's not like a random drop.
Mm-hmm.
I guess sometimes both of those things are going on. Wow. Okay, I was wrong. I did the math. You get the same amount of experience.
It's not different.
No.
The game doesn't care.
I just don't know math. I'm stupid. So who do we have left to level up? Most of everybody, right? Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. You think you're gonna try to level up more people before we do the next session? Or you want that to be the next session?
No. I'll try to level up the rest of the group.
So that we can do Kefka's Tower next time? That's a good idea. Well, that means that we just have one more, probably two at the max. With this one.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, especially with going in there at level 50-ish, 60-ish.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would assume that you'd be able to do it at that level.
I think getting one more economizer would be nice.
That would be good. Or whatever the hell they call it in this version. Oh, I wonder when the PlayStation VR 2 is going to come out. It's supposed to be badass. So I hear.
Is there any more?
Oh, next generation. I'm looking. Ugh. Gonna have 4K HDR display, 120 FPS, eye tracking, inside-out tracking. Gonna be $400 probably, which is a little bit more than the Quest 2. I think the Quest 2 was like $350. It says it's gonna be either late 22 or early 23. Oh, it's coming. Not in a super rush because the Quest is still pretty good. But I'll probably get one.
Final Fantasy 16 should be coming out next winter.
Oh shit!
I think they're also apparently splitting it into like 3 parts though.
Oh really? They're gonna do verses finally? Just kidding. Do you know what it's supposed to be about? Did they say anything? Wait, no, I saw the preview for it, didn't I? You showed it to me. I gotta look at it again.
Oh no, not the disaster.
Oh no! It's a disaster. Skywalker were after.
Pretty bad disaster.
Dude, this fucking looks... The battles look like Dark Souls.
Hit him for 9,999.
Ow. I wonder if Final Fantasy will ever go back to turn-based.
I think this one, or 16, they explicitly made it not turn-based to be more appealing to like modern audiences.
Yeah, I get it. That's the thing that's been done for a little while now. I mean, they've been doing the non-turn-based thing since like 12, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
With like gambits and such.
I mean, for me, it tends to work out okay. Like, I still like it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it not being turn-based. I feel like with all these incredible graphics and shit, it's a little bit silly to do turn-based. In a sense, not every time, but it does make more sense to make it more action-oriented.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder if they will ever decide to like go back to turn-based with like some more simple graphics or something. Whether or not they
probably not.
Yeah.
I think you'll still have like classic style JRPGs come out that are
but not Final Fantasy.
They're not Final Fantasy, and they're not heavily focused on graphics.
Yeah.
And it's more of like your traditional turn-based style game.
Yeah, we've been getting stuff like that for a little while, and I'm glad that it exists, but it kind of sucks sometimes. I mean, depending on how you look at it, I guess, that Final Fantasy has pretty much abandoned their old school ways.
Mm. Alright.
Are we good?
We're done with this group. Locks at 50.
Alright. And we just hit 3 hours.
And I'll pick up leveling up the rest of them off.
Cool. Well, maybe we can do another one before we have to take a week off for the
San
Diego, but if not, yeah, we'll be back soon.
Alright. See you all then.
Later!